Hey guys, last time we worked on our back and shoulders. If you missed that video, I'll put a link to it in the description down below. Today we are going to move down our body and work on opening up our hips. Hip stretches are my absolute favorite, so I'm super excited. Now, we hold a lot of emotions in our hips, so you might notice some things coming up to the surface in some of these deeper stretches. And if you do, just know that it's totally normal. And we are going to go ahead and start in a seated butterfly position here. Sit up tall, close your eyes, and begin deepening your inhales and exhales. Drop your chin to your chest, relaxing your neck. And without going all the way around, bring your head over to the right side, bringing your right ear to your shoulder. And bring your head back up to the front, rotating it over to the left shoulder. Bringing your chin to your chest. Going back to the right side, letting your head come all the way to the back before bringing it back through the right side into the front. Going to the left side, bringing your head all the way to the back and coming back through the left to the front. Last time on the right, let your head go all the way around in a full circle. And once you get to the front, let it go to the left for a full circle. And we're gonna do some seated cat-cows. So you're gonna inhale, arch your back, looking up for cow. Exhale, rounding your back, tuck your chin and tailbone. Cat. Inhale, cow. Pull your chest forward. Exhale, cat. Sitting up tall, put your right hand down on the mat next to you and inhale, bringing that left arm up overhead. Keeping your chest open. And coming back through center, coming over to the left side. Back up. Exhale, coming down to the front. You can use your elbows to push your knees down, opening up your hips more. Or you can just walk your hands in front of you. Try and keep a flat back. Sit up tall and open your legs wide. Coming into a wide-legged forward fold, walk your hands in front of you, keeping that straight back. Coming up and tucking that right leg behind you and coming down onto your elbows or all the way down onto your back if you want to go deeper. And stretching the inside of this right hip. Coming back up into your forward fold. And tucking that left leg behind you. Coming onto your back or elbows. Breathing into this left hip. Sitting up tall, opening your legs wide one last time. And go ahead and bring your right leg in. Bringing that left leg up on top. Bringing your left heel over your right knee. And making a square here. And if this is too much for your knee and is causing any pain, or you're up here, you can bring your left heel to the mat. keeping this square shape in the front, and lean forward this way. Just find whichever way is more comfortable for you. Breathing into this left hip. Remember to stay tall, opening your chest, not hunching forward. And lean back onto your hands. Windshield wiper your legs in front of you. And let your left leg come under first, bringing your right leg on top or in front, whichever way you did on the other side. And either sitting up tall or walking forward. Breathing into your right hip, making sure you're not holding your breath. Leaning back again and windshield wipering your legs. Step your legs in towards you, coming up into a Malasana yoga squat. You can bring your hands to heart center and use your elbows to push your knees out, opening your hips a little more. And I like to bring some movement into this, rocking back and forth. And walking your hands in front of you, we're going to come into a downward dog. Pull your hips up towards the ceiling, push through your shoulders, and bend your legs, switching between your left and right. Coming down onto all fours. You're going to inhale, stretching that left arm forward and the right leg behind you. Reaching out as long as you can. Bringing the hand back down to the mat and bringing that right knee in. Starting some circles, opening up that right hip. Switch directions. Go ahead and plant that knee down and reach that right arm in front of you, left arm or left leg behind you. Putting your hand down, bringing your knee in and starting the circles on the left side. Switch directions. And plant your knee back down, pushing back into a downward dog. Breathe. And walk your hands towards your feet, coming into a forward fold. Bend your left knee and keep your left hand on the mat or your ankle or shin. And rotate that right arm up to the ceiling, coming into a twist, and keeping your right leg straight, left leg bent, stretching this outside right hip. Switching sides, putting the right hand down, bending the right leg, twisting towards the left, looking up towards the ceiling. And coming back down. Stepping into a wide-legged position. Bring your head down towards the mat, walking your hands behind you. And dropping to the right side, coming into a side lunge here. Walking over to the left side. Switching. One more time. And come back to the center. Step your feet closer together, dropping back down into a Malasana squat. And sitting down on the mat. Come all the way down onto your back. And bring your knees to your chest. Bring your forehead to your knees, tucking your chin. Relax your head down and cross your right leg over your left and reach for the outsides of your feet, pulling your feet down and towards your armpits. If you can't reach your feet, you can grab your legs and pull them down. Just starting to feel stretch in this outside right hip. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Again, you can bring some movement into this by rocking back and forth. And switch sides, bringing the left leg over the right. And you should feel this stretch in your outer left hip. And you can rock on your back again. Make sure you're flexing your feet, keeping them engaged so you don't hurt your knee. And release, rocking up, coming through. And coming to your knees, coming into a frog position, bringing your belly to the mat, and bring your hands into a Sphinx pose, opening your chest, pulling your hips towards the mat, and keeping your toes touching behind you. Walk your hands towards you. Coming up onto your knees, and bring your hands behind you and push your hips forward before dropping them down again and coming into a wide-legged child's pose. Walk yourself up, cross your legs behind you, and come to a comfortable seated position. Thank you so much for practicing with me. You are amazing for putting in the time and effort to take care of your body. Keep up the good work, and I will see you next time. Namaste. Hey, it's Sid. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. And in the comments below, let me know what you think and tell me if there's anything you want to see in my upcoming videos. You can also follow me on Instagram at sids.space for behind the scenes and video updates. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.